Alright, everybody, welcome back to Homestead Arcana. We're going to get started here. Yeah, let's continue on with our game. So, when we last left off, we had just cleared the first area, which is super cool. There it goes, it's loading now. Okay. Oakley dokley. So, I think we need to gather some more stuff first. So let's do that. Let's gather some things here. And we also now have pumpkins too. So let's harvest those. These are brand new to the farm. We just got them in the last episode. So we also got to make sure that we collect everything that we can. Wow, this plant gave us 4. That's really awesome. My very first one only gave me 2. So that's really cool. Gotta grab these off of here. Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll collect more of this fiber, since eventually we're going to be getting a mill and making some fabric, I believe. Oh, we have a package. What is it? Hey kiddo, I can't thank you enough. There are so few things of hers that made their way home. Funny thing, she always liked having stuff. Though there might be more as the years passed, I guess she held on to less and less. I wish her family wasn't just more stuff. To let her go, wish we stayed closer. You look like yourself now, Kirakage. And okay, we got a romper recipe, brim hat recipe, and bow Jane recipe. Cool. Alright. Oh, and it looks like we missed him, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. So we have scar fertilizer that we need to use, but let's see here, because we have some objectives that we need to do. I have not came across those recipes yet. Send an enchanting table. Let's see if we have that. Basic cauldron, basic grill, basic mill. Okay. So we need wood clusters, metal clusters, and dates. I don't have any dates. I don't have any of those yet. We have that already. Basic composter. We can make the composter. Let's see what else we got. Oh, homestead improvements. Storage chest. So there's still just that there. This is all decorations. Not really useful. Let's see. I do need the mill eventually. What did I add? rid of that one. Alright, so let's make a composter. So we need wood, metal cluster, and catnip flower. Oh, we also gotta eat something because we're apparently dying. Okay. Cool. So that filled that up. Okay. So let's wood, metal cluster, and a catnip flower. So let's go make that. Let's grab 1 wood, 1 metal cluster, and I think we're gonna have to go grab the flowers. So let's go grab a catnip flower, which will be down in this area. And we'll build a composter. Because once we build the composter, we can put our scraps in it and we can start getting fertilizer for our plants. And that'll also help make the plants produce more. Okay, so harvest, harvest, and harvest. Hop back on the broom. Take a nice quick fly back to up here. And we're bouncing all over the place and dismount. Alright, so we can now craft a basic composter. So we totally want to do this. Okay, so placeable item, station used for crafting. The traditional method in crafting compost by recycling organic yields. The design has changed only slightly in the past 100 years. Okay, so now we can place this basic composter. We can place it right here because this is where we keep, oh, so we need a miasma bulb. Okay, so I have tons of scraps and quite a few miasma bulbs too. So let's go ahead and let's make some fertilizer. And we'll make like 10 of them, just so that way we can apply it to our plants. So let's go ahead and apply the compost. And then we also need to water the plant as well. And then let's also channel the plant for the day, because we have not done this yet. Okay, so there's one. It's fully bloomed. There's 2. There's 3. So we should, in theory, get a little bit more out of this plant. Unless what I'm doing is just for naught, and then, well. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna grab this stuff off of there. Let's go grab another compost. And we're going to apply the compost probably to the pumpkins because I want pumpkins. And let's make sure we water and also channel. This is a big old boy. He's pretty hefty. Alright, so this will be 3 pumpkins that we get out of this guy. So, let's grab our pumpkins. And we should be able to channel it again since we've already watered it. So there's another pumpkin. This will be another one. So we should be getting at least 6 pumpkins. Oh, yep, let's not channel that anymore because that's going to... going to become corrupted, and we do not want that. We don't want it to be corrupted because apparently there's a glitch right now that if you like make stuff become corrupted, you can't go back and fix it, which is a little weird, but it's a bug and they haven't fixed it yet. So you just have to make sure that you don't go past the light blue whoa. Oh, inventory full. Okay. Let's go make some stuff. Let's make some food. So we can make roasted pumpkin, but we can also make pumpkin soup. So let's go ahead and make some of that. So we can do that there. Let's go pick up this. And then let's make... apply the composter, and then water, and then let's channel. So in case if you guys didn't know, the best seller to make money in this game, like semi-quickly, is to make salsa. So if you make salsa, a whole stack goes for like, I think it's like 130 something. So if you can make like a whole bunch of salsa, it'll really be worth your time to do, because you'll get a lot of money back from doing it. So I'm gonna collect that. And let's come over here, let's collect this guy's here too. And we'll start channeling. So as you can tell, if you see these little orbs, there's still like a light blue. That's what you want. You want the light blue orbs. You do not want them to get into the dark blue or purple. If they go into the dark blue or purple, you know that the plant is getting ready to be blighted, And that is not good because right now, like I said, there's a bug going on. When plants get blighted, you cannot unblight them. I haven't figured out how to do it. I haven't figured out, you know, how to fix that. But yeah, you don't want the plant to get to the blighted stage. It's not good. So let's channel again because we can still channel. I think you can, it seems to be you can channel it up to like 3 times. Or maybe it's just 2. See, like right now, we're still okay because the color of the orbs are still a light blue. And I feel like my stream is buffering. So let me drop my resolution down a little bit. Okay. Alright, so you see this? It's still blue, so we're still okay. We can still channel the plant without any repercussions, without harming the plant, without it making it blighted. We can still do it. Okay, so we're going to pull the tomatoes. Alright, now I'm going to show you. So we can still channel, we're still good. It's still okay. We're not running the risk of blinding it right now. Okay, so this is gonna be tomato number 2. Alright, do you see these blue? This is where you want to stop. You do not want to keep going because you will end up blighting the plant. So as soon as that turns blue, don't do it anymore. Because you do not want to blight the plant, because then you will not get any more, you won't get any more, you won't be able to get any more out of it. Because, like I said, there's a glitch right now with the sunlight potion, that you can't use it. Like, it's not registering, that you're holding sunlight potion. So just make sure that you don't blight your plants. Because I did that with my very first plant, and I ended up not being able to have corn for like quite a while, and I needed corn. So, yeah. Don't make my same mistakes. Okay. And I also realized something. I forgot to post that I was live, as I always do. It's no surprise. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. So now, let's keep growing these tomatoes. Because I want the tomatoes because I want to make more salsa and make some more money. Because I know that that's what I need to do, is I need to make some money. And we also got to figure out how to get to the next area, because for some reason it's not letting us pass through the one area to get into the next one. Okay, we're still good, still good. We're not running the risk of blighting the plant. So I'm not going to do any more with that plant because I know that it's getting to the part of where it's fixing to not be good. So we're not going to touch it. We're not going to do any more on it. We're going to move on to this guy right over here. And we're going to get this guy to grow. Oh wow, it looks like he already popped up. Alright, so let's see if we can grab out the pumpkin. We can, I just don't have enough room, but maybe I can go ahead and I can. So I need roasted tomatoes, which is super easy to get. We'll just craft a whole bunch of roasted tomatoes with all of the tomatoes that we just gathered. It's going to be quite a lot. We're already up to 23. Okay, so we're going to get 25 tomatoes, roasted tomatoes out of that. And the compost is still okay. We can throw the cabbage into here since we don't really need it right now. I cannot throw that in there. However, I'm going to put the miasma bulbs away again just because I don't want to go through, I don't want to use up all of them. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I didn't want to put my hat in there. I'm going to throw the lavender in there as well. And I'm also going to grab my corn out of here, and I'm going to grab my other tomatoes out of here. I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to put my tomatoes that I just grabbed out into here as well. And we're just going to make a whole bunch of roasted tomatoes in order to make salsa. Okay, and Abraham is back.
Morning.
Let's go talk to him.
About what?
So we can't talk to him about anything right now.
Morning.
Let's see what he's got in the shop though. So we have burled table, academy generator. Oh wait, academy research station. It's decoration only.
What do you got?
So we don't want to do any of that right now. I'm gonna pull the soup out, and I'm gonna pull the rest of that out as well. And I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to eat the soup. Just gonna eat one of them, just because it's a lot. I'm gonna put the pumpkin in here too. And I'm gonna finish grabbing out. So I have 14 more roasted tomatoes to make, which is quite a bit, but that's a good thing because the more tomatoes and stuff we have, the more salsa we can make. And that means the more money we can make as well. Now let's go over here. Let's pick up this corn that I dropped because my storage was full. We also have some more tomatoes here, so we're gonna grab those. We have pumpkins too. I don't really need the cabbage right now, so I'm just gonna kind of leave the cabbage on the vines. I am gonna grab this lavender though, because the lavender will come in handy. I'm gonna grab that. We have a crow. Little Rock storage stocks have showed a decline in lavender and its need of refilling. I'm not going to do that because my lavender is important. I realize that now. The last time I did that, I didn't keep any of my lavender. I sold it all, and that was a mistake. Really bad mistake. Don't do that because you're going to want the lavender, because lavender makes tea that refills your mana, and you're going to want to refill your mana. Okay, and as soon as that's done, we're going to do grilled corn. So we're going to grill up all of the corn that we have. And I think we have, I don't know if we have more corn over here. We don't. But I can throw the pumpkins in over here. We have more tomatoes too. I'm gonna pull these guys out and I'm going to put them over here. We also have our money there as well. There's not much I can do with my money right now. Let's check on this. So we have 7 corn that is still making. I'm gonna harvest that. That's still growing. All these guys are still growing. So I can't really do anything with them. And we still have more of that going too. Abraham's leaving for the day, which is fine. We'll be able to sell our stuff tomorrow. And hopefully he brings me something good tomorrow and doesn't just bring me another thing like he did earlier today. Okay, now we're going to craft a whole bunch of salsa, which we're going to make a lot of money off the salsa. I promise you we're going to make a lot. Okay, because we're making 15 salsa, and 1 stack is 5 salsas. We have more tomatoes that are ready to harvest. Tomatoes are really growing really quickly. I'm very shocked.
How's it going? All right.
And I don't think I can water them. No, I can't because I've already watered everything for the day. So the only thing I can do is harvest. And I really should probably... I really need to pick every... I need to pick this guy up. And I'm going to revert it back to a cotton seedling. And I'm going to bring my other... I'm going to bring this guy over here. Because I want him to grow with his little plant friends. Okay, so you see I have my cabbage there, and I'm going to grab my tomatoes. I'm going to bring my tomatoes over here. And let's see. We have corn growing there. I think I can grab this other cotton plant, move it over to here. Because cotton's gonna go right there. We could probably put something right here too. So let's grab, this guy can be moved over here. Okay, so this is corn. That's a tomato. This is corn too. So we can bring the corn and move it right here. I need to move the tomato over by the other ones here. This is just so that way we know what's growing, what we have available to us. Because we have corn here, we have tomatoes, 3 things of tomatoes, and then we have pumpkin. The pumpkin I can put right over here, which is where it's going to go. It's going to go right there. So now we have a spot for cotton, which I believe we have some cotton. We have a cotton plant right here. Yeah, we have a cotton seedling. So we can plant this cotton seedling right next to the other guys. And I'm going to water and I'm just going to let it go because I don't really need cotton right now. But we will harvest these tomatoes. We'll harvest them. This guy is ready to go. That one just got ready, so we can take that one. This one is good to go too, so let's grab him. This corn is ready to be harvested, so we can grab those. Grab this one. We can take the stalk off of that guy there. The pumpkins are ready to harvest, so let's grab them off of here. Okay, and now let's go back over here, see how our stuff is working. We have 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. So now we can bring this over here. I'm gonna stash the salsa away for right now. And we can put the stalk right there, just because I don't really need it right now. And also, the stuff that we don't really want to sell, I'm gonna move over to this one here. So this chest is kind of like my quest chest, but it's also for the stuff that I don't want to sell or I don't want it sold. So we're just going to add this stuff right over to here. I forgot that stalk was over there, so we can put that, we can grab the stalk out of here and put the stalk over here with the other one. Okay. So now we can go back over here, see how our stuff is doing. We have 3 more. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna throw this stuff right into here. And I want to try and see if I can't go back into the area again and see what I can do, because I can also fast travel. Oh, but hold on, because we need to eat something, because we're getting really hungry. We'll eat some pumpkin soup, just because we have it, and it's here. And catnip flower is there. Okay. So let's put this back over here. And let's grab more of the soup here. And let's go back over here. And now let's grill up the corn because it has to be grilled in order to make salsa. So we'll just throw that right into there. And now let's go to the Pearl Canyon Dust Eater. I don't know why this is not working, because I need to get down to that area, but we can also grab some miasma bulbs too while we're down here. Like I said, I don't really know why we can't go into this area. Maybe if we make a shadow. No, still can't get through. And I can't remember what I found about this area. So the cat's there. Let me see if there's anything that I can find out. Let's see how to... Okay, so it's gonna be the forest scar, which I'm really curious on how... Let me see. Because I don't know how to get past... I don't really know how to get past the area that's blocked off. Because I've went all around in the area and tried to look and see. So let's see what they do. Because I know you have to go over through that area. Okay. Seems like they're also lost as well. Kind of like how I was. Or still am, actually. And I already grabbed all of that, though. See, my question is where... What am I supposed to do to get into that next area? Because if I can't get into the next area, then I won't be able to heal the next scar. Show. So there's not much on... Unless there's just something and I really just need to go in there and just look around to see if I can find anything. Which that might be the case. I might just need to just go in and look to see if there's anything to do. Let's see here. I need some boiled cabbage. Okay. So let's travel back to the West Peak area. We'll make the boiled cabbage. We'll make some more of our spell stuff. Okay. Gotta grab cabbage. We'll just make a whole bunch of cabbage stew. Okay. So we just gotta wait for that to finish. Let's grab some more lavender because we need it. It looks like we can also put in more fertilizer or compost. So let's grab some compost because I know I have some. Let's bring it over here. We'll put it on the lavender. And we'll also water. Water and compost. We also gotta pull the stalks off of the plant too. We can't forget to do that. I keep forgetting to do that, and then I remember I'm like, oh wait, yeah, I can pull the stalks off of the corn. Okay. We can also grab more cabbage too, because it's ready to go and we need it. Alright, so it looks like the stuff in the cooking grill is done. Let's make some cabbage. I have a whole bunch of cabbage, so I might as well just make what I can with it, because the cabbage I'm not really going to use for hardly anything. So we'll just make a whole bunch of boiled cabbage. And the boiled cabbage is also good for health too. And it should be, it's almost time for the one guy to come back, for Abraham to come back. So we need some tomatoes as well, so let's grab some tomatoes. Oh, I have some tomatoes already, but I need to put, did I put them over here? Yes, I did. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this out of here. We have tons of tomatoes, which is a good thing because we need them. Also need that too, so we can come right over here. I can craft my shadow spell potions. Make 4 of those. I'll grab out that. Let's eat some. So it's still making, so it's going to be making for quite a minute. I really need a date, but I don't have any. And we still have to find the dates too. I could also possibly go to bed and let that finish doing its thing. Which I think I'm going to. I think I'll go to sleep for the night, and then I'll wake up, and then my stuff will be ready to go. Okay. Obviously it's still going to be cooking, which is fine. And I can't pull it out. And Abraham is here, so we're going to sell the salsa that we've made so far.
Morning.
That'll free up some area. And, oh look! He has milk,
What do you got?
but for right now, we're going to sell the entire stock. So you get 225
Pleasure doing
for
business.
selling a stack,
Keep the change.
which is a
Pleasure
really good
doing business.
moneymaker. And let's come over here. Sometimes plants. Oh, so a wilderness base camp. Okay, so if we set up a base camp, let's see here. So we have roasted. I think we just need to make some corn. Just make a whole bunch of corn. Make the rest of the corn actually. And I still have plenty of I gotta buy the wilderness base camp too for the second area, because I do not have that unlocked yet. Throw that in there. Throw the miasma bulb. We'll throw all this in here. Okay. And we have that. Now we can make more of the salsa. Salsa's the money maker, I'm telling you. That's where the money's at, is in salsa. Which is kind of funny because it is Taco Tuesday. And y'all know what that means. Taco Tuesday, make sure you eat your tacos. They are delicious. I love tacos, man. They're so freaking good. We could also probably sell some of it too. We have 1,000 coins.
Morning.
So let's see what we can buy. I know I can buy that. And I could probably sell that stack there. Sell that
Pleasure
too.
doing business.
And upgrades. So let's see here. Basic enchanting table. Let's grab that. Let's also grab this too. And let's go check on our salsa. So there's 2 available. We need more corn. Let's see if there's any corn available. There is. We have plenty of it. Because we gotta roast some more corn. And the tomatoes are also there, but we're gonna hold off on tomatoes for right now. Because I have so much. I have so much. I have so many tomatoes in my inventory. Okay, so I'm going to get a stack of 5, and then I'm going to go back over and I'm going to sell it to him. Hopefully I have time. It looks like I do. So now we just play the waiting game. And should almost be finished. Yeah, okay. So let's go sell this one.
Morning.
Shop time, and let's sell the full stack.
Keep the change.
So that gives us 200. Okay, so it's now 11, so he's leaving for the day, which is fine. I'm gonna continue making more of the grilled corn, more of the salsa. we have to make the corn first. And then we can also make more of the roasted tomatoes too. Basic enchanting table. So we do have everything, so we could make that just to see what it's like. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so it's gonna take 1 minute to fully make. Craft more salsa. Because we have plenty of stuff to keep making salsa. Because we do need to make a lot of money. Let's go see if there's any more corn. And I do see my pumpkins. They're good to go. So we can pull those. Also pull some more lavender. Because I have a feeling we're going to need the lavender and stuff for the next area that we need to go into. And can't forget to water the plants. Got tons of tomatoes. I'm going to hold off on gathering tomatoes for a bit. Looks like it's already watered. But we can water these guys. And we'll just go through, we'll water everything. Okay. So we watered all that. Let's grab the station out of here as soon as I make room. And that's still going. So we can put the salsa right over here into that. We'll also put the tomatoes into there too, just to free up some space. Put the milk in here and that there. Let's see here. Put the scraps in there. Put that in there. Put this in there. Okay. We're also getting hungry, so let's eat some of that. Now we can grab this out of here. A fairly new tool in the world of witches, a specialized tool specifically in creating artifacts that boost power. So now we can put this probably down here. I think that's a good place for it. So charms. Now we can make shadow charm, which is like the only thing we can do right now. But we've always got salsa, so we can grab our salsa out. Let's see here. Can also possibly make more because we've got plenty of tomatoes. So I'm just going to move all my tomatoes into my inventory, and I'm just going to go over here and I'm just going to make a whole bunch of roasted tomatoes. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 25 things of tomatoes. And now put that in there. Put this in there. Put this over here. Okay. So we also have lavender tea here as well. So if we kind of run out of mana, we can grab the lavender tea. And let's come back over here. Put this into there. And I'm going to put my money into there, just so it's safe. And now we can at least go to the West Canyon area. And let's head into the miasma place. I don't want to pop those yet. However, I am going to do that one. And let's take a look just to see real quick. Have we been up in this area? Yeah, that is the water. We cannot get to that water yet. And this is the next area right up here. We can grab this miasma bulb. And then we can see what's in this guy. It's a yucca fruit. And now we can pop this guy. And now we're gonna run through. They're gonna kinda see me because I am running through. Okay, and this is a really big area here. And I'm gonna take some of this. And now let's run through. Oh, what is that? Looks like a deer. Lemon is what we got. Lavender seedling. Oh, I see the deer over there. So that's interesting. So there's a deer right there too. Oh, it's a date palm seedling. All right. Cool, cool. Okay, so it looks like
most fascinating. Figure you'll plug up the rest as well. Oh. Well, obviously. Nervous kid. Look at you. Acting like you know what's best for this land.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps the cause is not lost. I must make more preparations. Be seeing you soon.
Okay. Cool. So we're gonna plug up this hole. Apply the fertilizer. Nice. Okay, so I pretty much just had to run through and find this area. That's okay. Gotcha. Alright. So that unlocked that. So we'll pick up a batwing feather too. Sweet. And journal. Arlett's journal, page 1. Winter, 84th, 1815 AB. Finally, the first progress in moons. Teresa and I have developed a way to seal miasma scars permanently. We'll have to compile an exhaustive report for the Academy if allowed to prove our hypothesis. We could start fending off the spread of the growing miasma. I only hope they don't attempt to halt our research. The Academy's practices can be constricting at times, but I trust that the Magi have a plan. It appears to be one page out of a large work. Perhaps other pages are scattered elsewhere. Okay, so we see this here, and I am curious. We'll grab that miasma bulb there. Academy notice of transfer. Transfer order. Summer 2nd, 1816 AB. M.G. Sheridan, Maple Bark, Pearl Canyon chapter. It has come to my attention that the SCH Teresa Gilbert has discarded Academy procedures by completing personal unsanctioned experimentation. While fervor is a quality we often look for in our scholars and their research, not at the expense of the Academy's proprieties. Teresa Gilbert is thereby ordered to Arcanic probation. Gilbert will be transferred to the Hickory Bluffs chapter where she will function as an archival scholar, so a closer eye can be kept on her. I feel like we've already read this. She will be allowed to continue our mission away from the field until she can prove herself fit for re-entry. No, her contribution of the Fielding-Gilbert method cannot be ignored, nor can it supplant the need for discipline. M.G. Agnes Brookwater, Cave Springs chapter. I feel like we already read that, but it's fine. Okay, so we have this guy here. Just run through, pick up another date. How to focus. Time. There's never enough time. With Fielding's constant blathering about Gilbert and Maple Bark's demands for results, I can't find time to finally finish this book. This is the first version of a time spell I've been working. I'm calling it Gray due to its unintended color sapping effect. For now, it only slows down the time for a matter of seconds, a waste of materials for my needs, but perhaps someone else may find use of it. Cool, a spell that slows down time. This is certainly worth testing out. So we pick up the Gray Spell Potion. Spell Potion slows down the world around the caster, giving way to quick decision-making. Written by a scholar from the Academy who wished for more time to do all mortal things. Okay. So we gotta go back. Okay. Fairly easy to get back through. And I think we can just go right back this way now that stuff is semi-opened up for us. Yeah, so we opened up that area. Cool. So we just had to basically go the long, huge way around everything. But, oh.
Not quite as bad as I was expecting. I will give you that much. Indeed. Hello. Salutations.
I like this lady.
You will have
She's
to
so
forgive
cool.
me if I misspeak. Creatures capable of language are rare in these parts, and I have not had the opportunity to rehearse. See here. I am a scientist of sorts, and I live out in the wilds. But my own research has been slow going as of late.
Okay.
And since you are here, and show no signs of leaving,
I sure don't.
I figured I could turn this opportunity into an exchange of information.
Okay.
Perhaps while I learn from you, you can learn from me.
Sweet.
So, Have we a deal? Excellent.
Absolutely.
Very good. Yes. I will be here approximately every 3 days. I have a homestead of my own, see, so I cannot spend all my time chatting with you.
Aw, that's sad. Why not?
Whenever I am here, you are free to ask me anything.
Okay.
I will expect to hear your thoughts as well. I cannot guarantee that I will be a good conversationalist.
Any information
Yes.
is worth anything.
What is it this time? You hail from Little Rock? My apologies. But I have always known it as a backwoods town, plagued with sunbaskers of poor education. No, so it hasn't changed at all. That is a shame. Still, I figure Little Rock must be doing something right. If someone of your promise can bloom there.
Absolutely.
So, I came from a town called South Falls, named so on account of the waterfalls and the fact that we were south.
I wonder if this is the lady who got
You
kicked
wouldn't have
out.
heard of it. It is but a ghost town now. I never fit in South Falls anyway. A lot of might makes right folks. Both my parents were bodyguards for merchants, back when merchants could still travel. Once I left, I never looked back. No,
Do you miss anything about it?
an excellent conversation this was.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so
What is
let's
it this
chat.
time?
Ask
Huckleberry.
about Huckleberry.
Is that your familiar? You gave your familiar a name?
Yeah.
You know, it looks a little scrawny. What have you been feeding it? Hand it now. It certainly doesn't look like it can. Definitely not in its prime form. But still, no wonder it just lounges about all day. Here's what I can do. I always carry a bit of jerky with me in case my own familiar gets hungry.
Okay.
No, the familiar isn't with me. It is not suited for this atmosphere. And it's semi-aquatic.
Huh.
Anyway, feed this to
Interesting.
your familiar as soon as you can. Force it if you have to. Trust me, it will be grateful when it no longer has to suffer withdrawals.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, mystery jerky, a gift given to you by the hermit, smells absolutely horrible. Very
Yes.
interesting
What is it
that
this
you
time?
would give me food for my cat who.
I already know all
Interesting.
there is about the Academy. Next topic. I said this was going to be an equal exchange of information. What could you tell me that I don't already know? Most towns didn't. The only ones that did aren't around anymore.
Okay.
Not to say there is correlation or causation there. Most towns aren't around anymore. Period. All right. I will expound a little on the Academy. You can make it up to me later.
Okay.
Originally, the purpose of the Academy was to research the miasma, to try and learn its ways. But the Academy grew arrogant. And as they grew larger, they also grew dependent on others for donations, you see. So the goals shifted. And we're no longer trying to learn the truth. They were
Oh,
trying
okay.
to appease the masses.
That makes sense.
is how the Academy came about, trying to clear the miasma. And you can see what happened from there.
Huh.
Seems like-
Yes.
What is it this time? I have to admit, For someone your age, your gardening skills are adequate. The only advice I will give is to let the plants be themselves from time to time. Too much tending will spoil
Okay.
them, and they need to learn to survive without you. Remember,
Gotcha.
death is a part of the cycle. To preserve all life is to go against nature. Yes?
Okay.
What is it this time? Next topic. No. I reckon I won't have to explain why. Wait. Are you religious? Which sect? Orthodox? Reformed?
Oh, I didn't even see what I clicked.
Forget it. Doesn't matter. When you live out here long enough, you will see the truth of the world. That is all I will say on the matter.
Okay.
Yes? What is
So
it this
I
time?
think
Very
that's
well.
all I can ask her. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Let's try and feed.
I don't want to alarm you, but a creepy lady just casually walked out of the miasma, and now she's standing around like she owns the place.
I mean, we are kind of in
I
her
tried
area.
to hiss and growl at her, but she seemed unfazed by my tactics. And you saw her antlers and thought that was totally fine?
Yeah.
All right, well, don't say I didn't warn you. How's it going?
Okay.
Yeah?
Got something for you. Feed him
What is
the
that?
jerky.
Dried meat? How did you... Where did you get that? Did that hermit set you up for this? That's dried meat from one of the creatures in the miasma. You need to get that far away from me, alright? Please, I am begging you, stop it. If you care about me at all,
What?
you'll just throw it away and forget about it.
What?
How's it going? Yeah?
No, you're gonna eat it.
I said get rid of it! How's it going?
What?
Yeah? What is that?
No! Eat the
I said
freaking
get rid of
jerky.
it!
Eat the freaking jerky. Eat it.
How's it going?
Apparently
What do
he
you wanna
won't
talk
eat it.
about? If you're ever curious...
And I can't talk to you about anything either. Damn. Okay, so he won't eat the jerky, but it's fine. Let's actually go back. Let's go back to West Peak. And let's plant the new plants that we got. I'm so excited. I am so excited. I've been looking all over for these plants, waiting for them. So let's plant it. So the date palm tree. Okay, hold on. We need to get rid of some things. So we can technically get rid of this cotton for right now. I don't really need it. So now we have room. We can plant the date palm seedling and plant it right there. I think we might have... Don't have room right there for it either. Ah! And revert that back. And now let's plant the date palm. Sweet! Look at that. Okay, let's grab some compost. Let's compost it up. Oh, he's back. Cool, cool. What do you got for me today, friend?
Morning.
Shop time.
What do you got?
Nothing
Morning.
yet. Oh, wait.
Morning.
Let me talk to
About
you.
what?
I can't talk to you about anything, but I believe I have more stuff to give you. So, let's grab it out of here. Sell this.
Morning. What do you got?
Okay,
Pleasure doing business, change.
sell that. We'll sell the whole stack.
Morning.
And now there's an upgrade that I want, which I want to the wilderness camp. But there's also other things too. Let's grab more money. I need more money. Gotta have more money. Okay. We also gotta eat too, and let's put the plants back into here. We have a lavender seedling too. I know I also have some food in here. We'll eat this boiled cabbage. That'll fill us up. And let's come back over here. Let's buy what we need.
What do you got?
Because let's see here. I need this wilderness base camp. Give it to
Morning.
me. Give me this. Thank you. I don't think I need that right now. I do need the greater workbench though. So let's buy that. And okay. So now we can upgrade Homestead improvements. No, that's guarding decorations. Greater workbench. So metal. Oh, I need a wooden cluster. Or sorry, a metal cluster, wood, and the basic workbench, which is weird. But alright. So birch bark, wood, metal. Let's see. And we also have a wild bat feather too. So let's put that in there because it's technically food. Birch bark and that. Okay, so we need to make basic workbench. And then we'll have to build a greater workbench. And I need more wood. I need 3 wood. I think I have plenty of other stuff. Crafting stations. Yeah, I just need the basic workbench, which it's almost done. Okay, and now we can make a greater workbench. Why can I not? What? Why can I not make it? I have oh, I don't have enough metal clusters. Okay, I was gonna say, I have everything that I need. Why can I not make it? Because I need 3 metal clusters. Alright, we'll craft greater workbench. Okay, so that's crafting. Now let's gather more pumpkins. We'll just do our thing. We'll just kind of do what we normally do. Just gather all of this stuff. I'm not going to try and feed him turkey, even though I think he should eat it. And And I think he should be happy that I just gave him something, but he probably won't. So we might just end up having to force it down his throat. Okay. Got a water, and let's channel to get some dates. Because it's gonna get bigger. Wow, that is really growing. Okay. Does it only grow like one at a time? Oh. Oh, we don't want to do that. Okay. So the date palm is still growing. I can channel this one. Oh yeah, we were supposed to make some fertilizer too. I kind of got distracted. Okay. Oh, we have to stay on it so that it continues to grow. Interesting. Okay, so we don't want to channel it anymore. And I don't have any compost on me, so let's grab some compost. Or I should say, let's make some compost. Because scraps in any miasma bulb. Scraps, and we'll make 2, since I only need 2 of them. 2. And let's go back over here. We'll make some more grilled corn. And that's done. An upgraded workbench. It's capable of finer work than its predecessor, and it can craft items at a faster pace. Sweet. Okay. So now, let's see about placing this guy. And let's see, what can we make with this one? Oh. Huh. Okay, so it can make stuff in about half the time. Interesting. Okay. Semi-useful, but yeah. Alright, let's go put fertilizer on our date plant. And we gotta grab okay. Let's do that. Put this over there. Gray spell potion. And I think we also have the ability to make this now. Yes, we do. So it's a date, silver, and lavender tea. Okay, cool. So we can now make that. And we also need to go set up our base camp in the other area, but let's see here. 5 and add 1 because we need to make more of the salsa to make more money. apple mash. We still haven't figured out how to make apple mash either. Which I'm assuming will be learned eventually. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, so it looks like we could probably upgrade the tincture of proficiency. Okay, so we can make that now too. So wild bat feather, cotton ball, and lavender. So we have a cotton ball. Let me just grab it real quick. Lavender. And I'm assuming that we need to upgrade our mask again. But I think maybe we should wait to do that just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to waste my stuff. But what we can do is we can go to the Pearl Canyon and we can set up this next area. We can set it up right up here, which we're going to do that now. Okay, Wilderness Base Camp, and we also have some extra things here too we can place our stuff in. So that is awesome. So now,
Hey,
chat.
I didn't know the base camp came with a bell. I wonder what it's for. Maybe I can use it to time you. See how fast you can go on that broom of yours. And if you do really well, I can give you a prize. Does that
Okay.
sound fun? Whenever you're up for it, just ring the bell here.
Okay. So I'm assuming he means that we can race, which is pretty cool. She's back. Can I ask you questions again? Or are you
Yes.
just going to stand
What
there?
is it this time? Very well.
Nothing. Okay. Alright. Well, now then, I guess I should save, because that's going to have to do it for this episode, guys. Oh my gosh. We've done so much in this episode. It's not even crazy. It's not even funny how much we've done. We've healed the first scar. Now we got to find a pepper seedling in the forest. We've made some money. We've upgraded this new base camp. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me. This has been for this episode of Homestead Arcana. Hello, Mirage. Yeah, so I'm going to stop this episode right here. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to eat some dinner, and then I'm going to come back. And I will be back. I am going to be streaming some Paladins this evening, so please stick around. I'm just going to finish this. I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to come back. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to follow me on all of my socials. My Instagram, also on Twitter, which is where I post my streaming schedule. Oh, you'll be asleep. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me for this episode. But I will be back for, I want to say it's episode 4 or episode 5. But we're still not done with this game. We're still going to keep going because I'm really enjoyed it. It's super fun. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next one.